Today, we've got a shocking update that has rocked both the UK and US political landscapes. Former US President Donald Trump has just dropped a massive bombshell on Keir Starmer, the leader of the UK Labour Party, and it sent shockwaves through the political world. Before starting news, please subscribe our channel Vice of British and like the video. Let's back to the news. The controversy surrounding Starmer's leadership has intensified, and now, millions of people are demanding his resignation. Stick around, because we're diving deep into what happened and why this moment could change the course of UK politics forever. Let's start with the bombshell itself. During a recent public appearance, Donald Trump made some scathing remarks about Keir Starmer, and the political world is still reeling from it. The former president, known for his blunt and controversial statements, took direct aim at Starmer, accusing him of weak leadership and a lack of vision for the UK's future. Trump's comments hit hard. He didn't just question Starmer's policies, he completely undermined his leadership style, calling Starmer's approach to governance ineffective and uninspiring. Now, it's important to note that while Trump has always had strong opinions on international politics, this public criticism of a UK political leader is a rarity. Trump's words were blunt: Keir Starmer doesn't have what it takes to lead. The UK needs strong leadership, not more weakness. These comments immediately sparked a wave of reactions from across the political spectrum, with critics and supporters alike weighing in. But what made this even more intense was the fallout that followed. Millions of people, both in the UK and abroad, have started demanding Starmer's resignation. So why did Donald Trump single out Keir Starmer? Well, let's break it down. Trump's comments seem to be part of a larger pattern of criticism of left-leaning leaders across the globe. Trump has consistently positioned himself as an advocate for strong, decisive leadership, and in his eyes, Starmer's moderate approach isn't cutting it. Many see Keir Starmer's leadership as a compromise between left-wing progressivism and centrist policies, a middle ground that has failed to inspire both the Labour base and critics. Under Starmer, Labour has struggled to present a clear, unified vision for the future, often caught in the crossfire between more radical elements of the party and those seeking a more pragmatic approach. Trump, ever the opportunist, has likely seized on these divisions. He sees a chance to capitalize on the weaknesses within the Labour Party and turn public opinion against Starmer. But the question is this attack from Trump really the main reason millions are calling for Starmer's resignation, or is there more to it? Here's where things get even more interesting. In the wake of Trump's comments, the call for Keir Starmer's resignation has grown louder. Social media is abuzz with hashtags like #ResignStarmer and #TimeForChange, as thousands of Labour supporters and critics alike demand his departure. According to recent polls, more than 5 million UK citizens have expressed dissatisfaction with Starmer's leadership, with many questioning whether he has the strength and vision needed to take the Labour Party back to power. These demands for resignation aren't just coming from Trump's camp. The pressure is coming from within Starmer's own party too. Some of his closest allies have begun to distance themselves, and there's growing frustration with Starmer's inability to rally the party around a clear cause. But the question remains, is the call for Starmer's resignation really about Trump's comments, or is it a deeper reflection of the public's frustration with his leadership struggles? The fact that millions are now calling for his resignation indicates that many see Starmer as ineffective, unable to unite the party or challenge the Tories in a meaningful way. So, what happens next? The fallout from this bombshell will undoubtedly have serious consequences for Keir Starmer's political future. Will he step down? Will the Labour Party force him out? Or will he stand firm and attempt to reclaim his authority? But there's also the question of whether someone else will step up to lead the Labour Party, someone who can restore confidence and give the UK an alternative to the current Conservative government. While we wait for answers, the political landscape in the UK is more unstable than ever. If Starmer does indeed resign, this could set the stage for a major leadership change that could shake up the UK's next general election. It's a volatile time for British politics, and we're here to keep you updated on every twist and turn. That's all for today's breakdown. The political situation in the UK is evolving rapidly, and we'll be watching closely to see how it unfolds. Keir Starmer is facing a real crisis, and only time will tell if he can recover from Trump's bombshell and the growing calls for his resignation. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think Starmer should resign? Or is this just another bump in the road for his leadership? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.